It's a good day to be good. It's a great day to be great, and it's a beautiful day to be beautiful. Kidogo hapo nimejipiga screenshot. Umeona a little bit of butwa has happened there. My name is Valentine, or at Color Me Val. It is now a couple of minutes past the hour, about 15 minutes like this, like that. It's on a Wednesday. It's a beautiful day, a little bit cold, but we are doing the best of, to the best of our abilities, what we're supposed to do. Give ya heat this morning and every other Monday all the way through Friday. My name is Valentine, or at Color Me Val, and usually today I host it with Grasha or Grace Maingi, who is not with us today, but ako tu hii town tu anatembea pole pole polite, but tutamwona next week inshallah. Yeah, so I'm feeling good. We're about to finish April today, T minus a couple of hours, ndo kesho ikue Labor Day. And I know someone who was born tomorrow, so mama yake, she's going to be laboring, thinking about the labor she was in on Labor Day. Hashtag is why in the morning. Now we're talking about, today's conversation. We've been talking about many things, but today's conversation, the one that we've posted online or on our social media platforms, is basically as a result of the constant pressure that has been slapping people in these streets. So we had Prince Inda, I was think 2 weeks ago. We had a whole lot of flooding of very big cars. Inakaa nikawa watu walikuwa nenda Vasha. That was just small entourage, small. Then they had a situation. We saw our guy who rode or die, my ride or die, mwenye alishikilia helicopter. Mliona hiyo video? That is neither here nor there. Then we had Juma Jokes coming in, and I don't even know if he set the bar or he threw the bar away because it's very high. So in studio with me usually are two lovely ladies, but today we've decided to break system a little bit. So tuelewe wanaume kama pia wanasikianga pressure. Do they feel extra pressure like the bald man said? Let's find out. Good morning. Says Kwan Mongea for almost 2 minutes now. How many party? Good morning, Amana. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Yes, how it's supposed to be. I'll start with you, lovely lady. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Sylvia Wangeshi Werimo.
Okay.
And I'm really glad to be here today.
We're glad to have you. You look very lovely.
Thank you.
Which one would you prefer us to use, Sylvia or?
Sylvia.
Sylvia is fine. Yeah. Where can we find you on social media?
I'm not really a social media person, like posting.
When someone says that in this day and age, it's shock.
Yeah, for real. I'm not a social media person, so I love saying things, but I'm not active. Yeah.
I see. I think we're almost the same, almost a little bit.
Almost.
All right. What do you do? Just asking before we get into the conversation.
I'm a mental health champion.
Okay.
And I'm a psychologist by profession.
Bas.
Yeah.
Mwaga mashida zako zote side danger. But what's your name, sir?
My name is Benjamin.
Okay. Yes, and social media? Sorry, you had I cut him off when he was about to tell us his accolades. Yes, sorry. Cheo zako zote zimwage hapa. You're not an entrepreneur? You look like one.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Sona sasa. Oh, umecheza chini?
Cheza chini.
Oh, sorry. Acha ni maintain bas. Alafu ni kama tunaomba utoe sauti. Guruma kidogo. That's his version of kuguruma. Okay, all right. Kwa mtandao umesema tunaweza kupata Benjamin Chalo. Okay. Maybe let me start with you. We've started the introduction with lovely Sylvia. Do men feel this pressure just of getting married? Kabla tufike how big or how lavish or luxurious the ceremony should be. Do men have pressure for imefika time bana, mbona sina bibi, mbona sasa sina watoto? Yani bado naenda home nijifulie.
Really, the pressure, from my experience, the pressure is really from like maybe parents, outside pressure, but it's not really us. As I think me, probably out nikiwa 50.
Na uko tu sawa. So at 50, your first child atakuwa utampata at how old?
51.
51. Gestation period and all things considered. And you want to run around with catching up or keeping up with a toddler at that age. You're okay with it?
I have no issue.
Yeah?
I have no issue.
Okay.
Plus, you can even hire like someone to do.
Wewe kazi tu ni kuprovide pesa na kuitwa daddy.
Naingia tu hapo na mwaga pesa.
Wow.
Kama nimeenda.
Okay. All right. Do you feel like all men are like all no, kidogo niseme Nairobi men, then I remembered I've read Confessions of Nairobi Men. They are not the same. But is this your experience? Mwanaume lazima aulizwe kwanza tukianza kukaribia ma Christmas.
I would say no. I would beg to differ with him.
Why?
Because it all depends with the background. It all depends with the mindset of a person. And me, the people I've met, so many men are family oriented. And like right now, when you're talking about our generation, I don't know if it happened to you while you're in high school, when I look at visiting time, then when your dad comes, Nimzai amekuja na gazeti, you know, people used to run away, people used to hide from their parents. And if a man in this generation right now has gone through that, I believe men outside there do not want to experience such.
Wow.
Yeah. So men actually are in a hurry to marry to prevent that from happening. And a lot more. Yeah, and a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a very interesting take. Let me read a couple of comments here on social media. Before that, I tell you a story. So I was in a particular forum on Saturdays. I think it came to an end last week on Saturday. So it's a mentorship program. A vision board. Let me start with what a vision board is. A vision board is basically something that you put together. It's usually in pictures, but it can also be words, and it has to be very goal specific. Yes. So kama unataka kwenda shule ama kurudi shule, unatafuta picha that shows that this is school going, that you want to do this, and it has a time frame also. So from this time to this time, you write how much your possible school fees could be, etc., etc. So when we were building our vision boards, it was very, very interesting to me that tulikuwa tumekuwa, I think, groups tano. About 3 people on their vision boards, they wanted to get married. 2 of them were men. So si wasichana, I was like, wanaume nyinyi ndio mnasikia mko you're ready, you're about to settle down. Wewe unataka kuitwa mtu wa huyo, unataka kushona vitenge. I was perplexed. I thought it was always a female thing. But now, before we get to your to your response or your feedback, let's come back here to social media. So we have Dennis Nyongesa. Says nikiwa na Mwesi in Bungoma County, niko live pamoja hadi tamati. Peter wa Gashosho MC says good morning and present. Good morning, tuned in from Kisii. That is Sly Obonyo. Zachary's Riz locked in Kimilili. Show iko on fire manze enyewe. Thanks my guy, thanks. Manwa Toloso, watching live from Toloso of Massive Fed Machaha. We mwenyewe ni kondakas kabisa. Dan Mutua says Narok present. So Peter umesalimia Grasha in particular. I will make sure this message gets to her. Wesley Gibson says good morning. Mark D says Chania Rwamba Nyeri is well represented, and we are going to continue as we proceed. So Mr. Man, how are you feeling about the things that we have come to say? Because she's feeling that wanaume say wanataka kusettle. Mi mwenyewe nimeona wanaume in that particular meeting, that the ones who are even, we don't want to say more of in a hurry, but hao ndio wanataka kuoa. Kama si wote tulikuwa something about money, sijui huyu anataka kufungua dini yake, huyu sijui. So how are we being different na wewe ndio mwanaume?
It depends. Like, she said not all men are the same as well. So,
true.
Yeah, maybe it's the people I'm hanging out with who are so relaxed, like they don't really care that much.
Do you mind if I ask you the age bracket?
The people I hang out with, it's between say 20 and 40.
20 and 40.
Yeah, 20 and 40.
Wow, you have a group of diverse friends. Mimi nilikuwa ngoja kusikia 20 to 25, ikienda sana 30, 20 to 40. Okay. And you relate it with it well.
Oh yeah, I relate with it.
Well, with each other.
I'm not even me. I'm not in a hurry to like get married.
So the 40-year-old mindset is na huyu mwingine wa 20 ziko tu same.
Yes.
Wow, yes, I don't know if I should be concerned or amazed. How are you feeling about what he's just said first, kabla tuendelee?
For me, I would say, it has really come to my attention that maturity is not gauged by age.
Mtu ampigie makofi. I used to think people wakiongeza birthday pia akili na
For me, no, it does not, because basically whatever he's saying is just it's just like saying a 5-year-old baby and a 20-year-old baby think the same. It should not be the same because we have seen different phases of life and we have experienced life differently. So definitely for me, hearing him saying that and I hang out with people of the age of 40, I'll take them as mentors, not friends.
Ah, okay. And there should be a fine line, or you can be friends with your mentors?
You can be friends with your mentors, but at least the kind of friendship with your mentor cannot be the same with your peer. Yeah.
Maoni? You're being diagnosed, my guy. No, umekaa tu umetulia. This is not skin analysis. Yeah?
I think we had a conversation the other day. I was saying my girlfriend is 39. So
I like the way he says that with his chest.
So yeah, it's not really, no, our friends as well, they're around your age bracket. I don't really see them as mentors. We sort of think the same. So yeah, I beg to differ.
All right, so it's, I was going to give an ultimatum, but it's not working well with me. Kama sijui, kama umeanza kufikiria in my line of thought, acha tu niachane nayo basi kabla ni band. All right, so now that we have settled on, there's some people maybe, and it doesn't have to be an age thing, but it does depend on where you come from and kind of outside or inside. Pressures from within and pressures from outside. That is your family.
Yeah, and also I would say financial stability.
Okay.
Most men, I'll talk to the ones that I've seen and interacted with. Most men tend to start families when they feel they are able to provide for that family.
Okay.
Because a man is a provider. And
he's looking at me funny.
I know. But most men, if you find a man who is financially stable, that man, I think there's just a level of confidence that he can decide to marry even tomorrow, you know, because men want to be seen and men want to provide, to feel like they're provided. So even if a man is 23 and he feels that he's confident enough to have his family, I think he will.
Okay. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, she's very right.
So financial stability is a very big...
It's a key factor, yes.
Is that what you look for in a... Okay, let's say it's you, Sylvia, you're thinking about settling down. Is financial stability a very important factor for you?
Oh, yeah, it is.
What happens when... Because life, I've come to understand, as you're living this life, things... The only constant thing is change. So if, I'll just use both of you because you're next to each other. So if Benjamin was financially stable when you were dating, then courting, then settling down, kabla tufikie lavish wedding, yeah? So now years later, you've settled into a marriage, you have, let's say, a child together. This is 3-4 years later, and his stability ends. What are you going to do?
Okay, for me as Sylvia, first I would say, me as a lady, me as Sylvia, I wouldn't love to engage myself in a family setup if myself I'm not financially stable. Okay. I know financial stability is a key factor in a marriage, but for me, I believe it starts with me. I need to be stable first. I don't want to rely on the other person's stability.
Lipe school fees?
No, like I want, because there are things I can't do when I have a husband. He's a provider, he needs to provide, but kuna ile stability as a woman, you know, you just be stable as a woman. So that
umesema unataka 50-50 ama utaki 50-50?
No, staki 50-50.
Okay, just checking.
Kuna nusu mkate.
Be a man that you are. Be a man that you are.
The head.
Let my stability be mine. Yeah, but I love being on your back. I'll back you anytime, any day. Yeah.
Behind every strong man, behind every successful man is a strong woman. I don't know why they are strong. Are they helping you? Are they carrying you? Are they pushing you? I'm not sure. But anyway, so let's get back to the luxury and the fandom. So why is it so important? or rather now basing, because wanaume venye kwanza hiyo ya jokes ndio ilisumbua wanaume wengi sana. Alikuwa anasema hata Bahati mwenye alikuwa anaongelesha anaitwa Leo told me hata ni vizuri yeye ashaoa because I don't know what he does not understand angeanzia wapi amalizie wapi, because what do you mean Shorty, do you know how she had so many outfits? I can't even remember. Sijui 4 outfits for the bridal one alone. Kulikuwa na civil wedding, kulikuwa na hiyo ya Waislamu, kulikuwa na photoshoot. Haya, kulikuwa hii tu wakiingia kuna keki yenye uko ndani unaikata, as in the cake is moving. It is mobile. Yo, is that what you want when you settle down? Do you want to make a big splash? Do you think it's important for you to be seen out here? Ndo mama. Ndo mama.
Okay, I feel it's important for my significant other. Whatever she wants, she'll get. So now, okay, not everything, but me, I'm okay at really AG. Naenda hapo mnasign tu makaratasi.
Mbio.
With a witness. Kama beshte yako tu ama mtu mmeokota kwa street.
Bro.
Come kiasi kwa witness. Yeah, just that. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But then now the wedding is actually now for us. It's mostly a big show for our woman. Like yeah, we're like putting her on a pedestal, showing the world that it's
my property.
It's my property.
Wow. And he legit used the word property.
No. I'm a feminist.
Relax. Okay. So, do you think, Sylvia, maybe let me phrase it for you like this. Do you think that it's part of our culture that lazima tu tupige tu kakelele? In fact, hata si wewe uta-invite watu, ni mama yako. The wedding is for the mother. Unasikia the first birthday is for the mother. Now the wedding is for the mother. Do you think that's the case?
I would say culturally, yes. But me as a person, right now, I was just sitting down and asking myself, in this generation, in this current generation, is it luxury or is it love?
Wow.
You know? Because for me, when I sit down, in this generation, the mindset is all about drip, designer, aesthetics, you know? And that's how people nowadays define love. But love is deeper. Love is a commitment. Love is an emotional connection. Love cannot be bought. You know, love cannot be bought. But luxury is material comfort.
Okay.
Luxury can be bought. It's the ability to live and to acquire experiences using money. You know, and right now when I sit down, I feel this generation right now, it's not love, it's luxury. It's not love, it's luxury.
Are you feeling the same way about now in terms of just this, where we are at right now as a society, as a people? Do you think it's just, tunasema hii ni to show off bana?
I feel the same way. This generation of fast money, people are scamming. So you see a young person with like a G-Wagon, for example, or something like that. Now other women are like, oh, why can my man do that for me or whatever? So it's like she said, it's not really love. It's just show off.
I wanted to ask you, it's funny that both of you are speaking for the opposite gender. Wewe una describe wasichana na wewe una describe wanaume. It's very funny. I thought it would be the other. I thought each gender would be dealing with their own kind. This is very interesting. But okay, I want to ask Sylvia, but also have your input on the same. So unataka kuniambia mkikaa tu hivi alafu tuseme ni mimi nimetumiwa monthly allowance, wewe ukikaa tu hapa nakwambia na si wote we have our men, my man and my man, sawa. Mimi nimetumiwa allowance yangu, wewe unangoja kuwa understanding girlfriend, sawa. It does not even matter if I'm happy at home. We're just talking about how we are presenting our men to each other. Okay. So kwambia si tuende tu hivi ni kutreat mbio spa, very nice small massage, nini tukandwe venye tumeambiwa watu wanakandana huko nje. And waxing, skin analysis, my guy, you see, you know. And then you go back home to your boyfriend. You won't tell him about your day and ask him, why can't you be like Nani?
You know, I would say you being with that man, you know who you are, you know what you want.
Yeah, but I also want to look nice.
Yes, exactly. But the question is, you know, sometimes I've been in spaces where I ask ladies, I mean, you having someone in your life, you know the extra mile that person can go. If you know and you can see for yourself that this person cannot go the extra mile that you want, then why are you there? You know?
Ndio yako.
Why are you there?
Ushaisikia mtu akisema mimi ndio tuko.
Then you should not complain. You should not complain. You know, being somewhere with someone, then it means you're comfortable having that someone in your life, and you're comfortable being in that level of life that you are in. It's either you do something about it, you yourself, because the power is in your hand. It's either you give yourself all the aesthetics that you want, that you see your fellow lady is receiving, or either you go find a man that you feel will suit the level that you want him to suit for you.
How are you feeling about it? Can I tell you a story before you tell me how you feel? So, in this time right now, let's say the year is 2025. So 2025. Nime-encounter msichana ndio amepata mtu wake ako na pesa, and this is I think the first time that she's actually being spoiled for real. So hata vitu tudogo tu tunamfurahisha bana so I'm fascinated on her behalf, the way she's changing. Hata the way her lingo is different. Sahi hata kwenda kibanda na yeye ni ngumu na that's one of my, and it will continue to be my favorite for reasons best well known to me. Napenda certain vibandas. I'd like to assume whether money is there or not, but the way anaongea venye yani ni kama hata tuko karibu sasa kuachana kuwa two friends turudi kwa acquaintances, because you're moving at a very fast pace. But this is not the first time I've seen it before. Now a few years ago I had a really went to Kiwa campus, but don't ask me how long ago, but in the Kiwa campus it was I had a friend, now same age group, this one is a bit younger than me, same age group. Now sasa yeye ndio alikuwa na spoil, yani ushaisikia hadi anaenda kwa boyfriend na yeye ndio anaambiana na msafishe hapa na mfanye nini, and at the time her boyfriend had young children, so yeye pia ni kama anawaambia waoge. How say hata in that particular situation, now that I look at it, I never hata sikupata hiyo chance ya kuget jealous, because I was fascinated. Like you're someone's mother, na ujaza, na uko tu sawa, you're a homemaker. Yani wewe ndio kusema kenye mnakula usiku. Alikuwa ananiambia ndio life plan yake. Hata ashaanza na wazazi. Does not need parents anymore. Huyu source, income. How do you feel about being a man and having someone depend on you in that kind of capacity?
Personally, if I'm picking a woman, I pick mwenye neza afford. I don't go for like
important.
I don't go for like someone who is wants like a guy making maybe $1 million a month or something.
Prishivi aliendaga wapi? Si ndio alisema dowry yake ni 2 million.
I've met some women. I don't call them delusional, but
Delulu.
Wanakaribia hapo. So their standards are so high, you're like, okay, maybe that's why you're single.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Ujaiona hiyo meme that it's not even a meme, that what you want exists, don't settle.
But pardon?
What you want exists. Unaona venye wewe sasa uko na type yako unaweza afford. Kama unamtaka akiwa certain skin color, shape, height, nini iko. Kama unataka asome ama asikuwe amesoma, bora yuko. What you want exists.
Yeah, it exists.
So mbona usiache wenye wanataka akina Juma Jukes?
Okay, yeah, maybe they exist, but those men are either already taken or they are dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
So nyinyi ndio mko. That's what you're basically saying. Nyinyi ndio mko.
Si ndio tuko.
Okay. All right. How are you hearing say a gentleman saying something like that? Na by the way akiamua anataka someone who has a very bright future behind her, sijui kama umeni understand, hivyo ndio iko. Na wewe ukikuja, if you are not as blessed, he'll just tell you, me type yangu ni. Na usikia type yako umeambiwa is dead. How are you feeling?
I would say they're still alive. They're still alive.
Mbona nataka kuwa type ya mtu bana
They're still alive and they're outside here. Actually here too. And And being a psychologist, I've met lots of people. I've met different people. I've met people who are rich, people who are middle class, people who are humble. And I would say, me saying that, I've really seen life in different angles, you know. And you'll find a lady who is like, you know, me is like, Mimi, I won't settle for less. If you can't give me a lavish lifestyle, oh yeah, move, you know. And there was a lady, I was asking her, what do you do for you to get them? You know,
Important.
what do you do for you to get them? And she was like, I position myself correctly.
Position.
I position myself correctly.
Kazi ni kukaka kwa airport.
Exactly.
So these joints where people have
Kazi ni kwenda Villa Rosa, just sipping water, you know, looking cute.
And demure.
Yeah. Actually, that is what ladies are doing.
Wow. Full-time job.
Yeah. I was
like, which ladies are those? It is not us.
I was equally astonished as he is right now. Because I was like, you just wake up and go do that. And they're like, yep. And for real, I've seen it happening even on the internet. Like, I saw, I don't know, I can't mention her name,
It's
but
okay.
anaweza ni attack. Just you call social media. I saw her, alikuwa anasema like, why are you sitting down yet? You can go where they are, you know. And she went where they are, and she found her own, you know. So check, it's like you know her.
No. There's so many things. The voices in my head are saying, do we go fishing? You know, as someone to end up window shop.
So you see, a lady like that, she's an influencer. Once ladies of that caliber hear her saying such words, you know, they will take it into action, and they will do that, and they will find those men. So they are alive.
Type one exists.
They are alive.
Usiwe type ya mtu. They exist.
Any lady that is listening today, they are alive.
There's
and they
somebody
know
for
what
everyone.
they know what they want, and they know where to get them.
Okay.
And they do get them.
I think that's a very important point that you brought out. So I must know, by the time I am aligning myself with someone like that, so that we can get that luxury wedding done. Sasa pia na mimi Jux asikie baridi kidogo, hata mimi ni Diamond alitoa ngoma mpya ama ni Jux ama ni wote wawili walitoa, I don't even know. But anyway, you have celebrities making content for this particular day. I have to know what I want.
Definitely.
Exactly what so vision board yangu iko na dollar.
Exactly. Iko na ndege ina fly.
Bas.
Iko na aesthetics bas. I'm telling you what I see every day and what I get to encounter with ladies outside here.
Okay.
Even in spaces where you just knew someone will just come talk to you and you're like, girl, then okay. You just have to listen.
Wow.
Because most people get vulnerable with me. I don't know why, but yeah, it happens.
Before we get to Benjamin, do you imagine that our mental health as ladies is affected by the person we're dating or the person we want to show people we're dating?
I would say your mental health is your responsibility. Because when let me just define mental health a bit. Because mental health is a state of well-being. A state, me saying a state, it means it can change. You know, it can be good, it can be bad, depending on where you are in life, you know. And rather than a state of well-being, it's the ability for you to know your potential, your abilities, you know, for you to be productive and fruitful, for you to be productive in the community, in your life also, and for you to be able to cope with normal stresses of life. So if you have stress, how are you coping with it? You know, that would really show you that mental health is your responsibility. It does not rely on the other person. It's you. And if you're not coping with it in a healthy way, then it means you're causing mental health issues to the other person.
To someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the opposite to Benjamin. For example, you said very well, and I respect that chagua mtu unaweza mfuko yako inaweza beba.
Yes.
Usijiingize kwa aviator. Mkitafuta pesa.
Unauza nyumba.
Unaanza kuibia watu kwa chama. Just so that you can afford baby girl. That's what you want. Skia. You want balance in your life.
You want peace of mind.
Does that mean therefore when you find someone who is a bit off your radar, you are more likely to attack them? Kwambia sasa wewe you are delulu. Why? Because wewe bracket yako mali iko, si mali bracket yake iko.
I don't really attack them. It depends. Am I dating them?
This is not even atujakaribiana, ni kuangalia tu tumeangalia.
Naangalia.
So maybe this person is talking to you, not even having anything in mind or trying to have any intention with you, but already sa ushaona hizi kucha hii nywele ana sijui huwa mnapima aje, but you can just smell someone who is going to spend your money, not just expensive. She's going to spend. You can tell very fast. Huyo sasa unaanza kumwambia sasa hata wewe hata hujasoma sana, mbona unataka kujifanya hata wewe si mrembo hivyo? Imagine
umesema like ndio naona I'm not dating.
You are not.
Naacha kuona.
Unafunga macho.
Nafunga macho natembea. Other direction.
You unsee.
I unsee.
Wow. Okay.
Imenikumbusha there's an ex of mine aliniwekea a vision board.
Sasa alikuwekea vision board.
What we're going to do the whole year.
What did it include, just out of curiosity? Starting a business?
Trips zingine hakuna business.
How to spend Benjamin's money.
How to spend Benjamin's money.
Oh,
yes,
no.
That's what the vision board was.
Okay.
I just looked at it, I was like, wow.
Okay.
Need to leave very fast.
So instead of maybe being challenged a little bit, ukasema sitakufa mapema juu yako.
Mimi sitakufa. I'm already living well.
Don't stress me. Okay.
So kafunga macho.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Did she know why you guys broke up? No. Ulimpiga kighost?
No, I don't do that. I'm a grown man.
Okay.
Right, but then don't do ghosting. Don't ghost your people. Just explain. Just give a regular explanation.
Without saying so much. So what happens if you actually like a person before you came to understand? Kuna watu wanachezanga chini na pesa. Mimi nimeshaisikia mtu anacheza chini hadi by the time nilikuwa naambiwa ako na pesa, sasa hiyo amevaa venye anataka, anakaa tu venye anataka. The only thing that maybe I could sense hapa kuna kitu ni alikuwa he was smelling wonderfully. Anyway, so what happens if you like a bedsy? Alafu by the time you realize this one level, maybe she likes expensive things, but she can buy her own. Sylvia Lisama, she wants to maintain herself first. So not only does she like expensive things, but she can buy for herself expensive things. She does not expect you to buy for her these expensive things. Would you still be in a... But you cannot afford to buy her these expensive things. Hapo tu ndo shida iko.
It's okay.
Unaweza date?
I am.
Wow.
It's okay. I like independent women. So nikiona unaweza jiweza bila mimi, I'm just there to like
entertain.
No. What? There to add onto that like pile. Add.
Okay.
Naongeza.
Okay.
Naelewa. So
So sai akitaka kuenda trip na anaweza enda, let's maybe say it's her schedule that's a bit tight, but akitaka kwenda sai maybe let's say Morocco for like a week alafu arudi, it will not pain her in any way. But lakini wewe sai akikwambia tuende, hata wewe kujiaffordia ticket yako tu peke yako hata kabla mtapiga hesabu ya 2 people is a problem. That's okay with you?
Yeah, it's okay. Because she'll offer to pay for my ticket.
And you'll agree?
Yeah.
Haitakuumiza mahali useme mimi ni mwanaume bwana?
Go feminist. Feminists ndio wameempower women wako hivi. Women are now like
leaders. So you are being led?
No.
Okay.
That's a different thing.
How is it different?
Men, I believe in the traditional family, whatever. Men were the providers, were the leaders. But yeah, if you're making more money than me, it's okay. It's still okay.
It's not an issue.
It's not an issue. I'll still do. I'll provide what I can, and lead where I can. Yeah. So it's not. it's not what do you call it, a competition of who is above who.
And this is someone you would settle down with?
Yes.
Okay, so how are you feeling about that dynamic that has changed? Because he said two very, what sound like contradictory things, that he believes in the traditional, the band is the head, but ukienda Ocha sai, hata sijui kuna watu kama wanatoa nguvu ya kusema niko na mumamas wenye wanatoa mumamas na sijasema ni wewe but hii town ni kuringa wanaringa, hiyo ni it's that hustle for small girl big good, hata hiyo tumeimark sawa. But sioni kama tukienda mashinani watakuwa na hiyo nguvu ya kusema mtu wangu ameshanifanyia ile kitu, hata in fact na later shopping yenye tumebaiwa si wote. So is that still traditional versus this, I want to say, modern or woke mentality?
Okay.
And how are you feeling about it?
First, I'm happy how he has answered the question, because it takes maturity for you to
and
see.
be very secure.
Yeah.
Even to say it out loud.
It takes maturity for you to bring it out the way he has, because I believe where there's love, we don't need to show the world who is the provider. You know, we don't even need to show anybody who provides, how he provides. You know, I mean, love is not flashy. Love is beautiful. You know, and if I'm the woman and I have that money, why can't I make our life beautiful? Not my life, our life. You know, and because if you see a woman treating a man, this woman really loves this man. And at some point, this man was treating this woman. This man is treating this woman. You know, treating is not about monetary value. It's emotional intelligence. You know, how you taking care of me emotionally. Women tend to give where they feel safe and where they feel loved. And truly, honestly, easy love hata tunaona kwa social media, my man, akiwalai. Ladies are the one who are doing that.
Okay.
Mostly.
Oh, so naenda najibaia pete, then he surprises me.
Yeah. Nakuja na bouquet ya flowers.
Kwanza bouquet ya flowers siku hizi ni bouquet ya pesa.
Exactly.
Imetengenezwa kama mama.
Yeah, I was seeing a lady in TikTok saying that this lady, anatengeneza hizo flower bouquets. Ako like, this lady wanted to surprise herself. So nikaingia comment section because I get enticed na comment section.
It's where it's at.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, kila mtu ako like, aya, I'm gifting na venye.
Wow.
We are setting the bar so high, thinking that it's the man who are giving you all this stuff. But nyuma, the ladies are giving themselves.
Oh.
You know, but you still find a lady with a man, my man. People will think that it's the man who is providing because now they see the lady with the man. But to me, that's beautiful. You know, like, let love be beautiful. Let it just sprout. Let it just also to equate to poor. Yeah. Okay. Don't make your man feel less a man because you're earning more than him.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Table stand.
Munasikia mnapewa advice.
Table stand.
Naona hadi Benjamin ako tu nishamaliza part yangu sasa naweza hadi enda home. I've already made my point, guys. My point has been made. All right. So now, just asking for a friend as we wind this up, we have about less than 5 minutes. Hii love yenye tunasema tukikutana, hiyo tu ndio love itatusustain tukiwa kwa ndoa?
Definitely no.
So tunafaa kufanya nini after isha? Alafu sasa unaanza kuangalia mwanaume, sasa nitashinda nikikubaia kila kitu.
Love never ends.
So that means nikuzalie alafu ni count kama firstborn.
Okay, that's why I started by saying, Val, you've been with someone, you know what you want,
okay,
and you know where you are, and you know the kind of life that you can give yourself, you know. And honestly, I would say, you know, such men wenye wanakuanga, a man, wenye Benjamin amesema ati he's okay, deep down, as a psychologist, I know he's not fully okay.
He's not very comfortable.
Yeah, he's not fully okay because you cannot remove that which a man is made of inside of him. A man is a provider, and men feel good whenever they provide. Men feel good whenever they give you things, lavish stuff, you know. And they feel nice, no matter how small it is. If a man truly loves you, he will find joy in doing that for you. And it's just like the way you asked, I've gone for financial stability, then the stability ends. Does it mean that now I'll run away? It's the same thing. I'm here providing right now, then vitu zichange, like akwe sawa.
Ebu kwanza tumuulize, yes. So if it was if the roles were reversed, amenijibu. So if you were in something, if you settled down and she no longer is as stable as she was in the beginning, na nimezoea kusema beginning, in the beginning, would you leave? Because now the glitter, the glam has gone.
Why would I leave? See, I love the person.
Unaona true color zake sasa. Jua haezi enda spa atengeneze nywele. Sasa unaanza kuona morning face venye inakaa.
No, I don't. Okay. If I love the person, I think nothing else really matters.
Na tumesema hii love itakusustain kweli forever and ever if you're settling down.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to be having something rose-colored glasses on or something. There's a saying that says that that your Lulu is very near. Na venye ulikuwa unaangalia mtu wasema huyu yeye yako bego karibu kidogo. If you think every day you're going to wake up and have wonderful romantic feelings towards someone forever.
No, okay, it's every day is a journey. So the ups and downs in a journey, the hills, the valleys. So there'll be those moments. But going through them together is actually what makes love so beautiful.
Okay. Unataka kuandika kitabu. Unataka kuwa author. What Women Want by Benjamin Chalu. Number 5 will surprise you. Chapter 5 kwanza. All right, so I'm feeling we have concluded here. It's not the actual day, it's not the actual celebration that we want, whether lavish or not. That's not what matters, according to what I'm hearing from both of you, what I'm understanding. So it's about the rest of our lives together. It's how we spend the... Okay, all right. In conclusion, what would you like to tell us, Benjamin? Dr. Malize with the lovely Sylvia. Salimia mtu wako.
Anyway, love your people. Love your family. Love is a beautiful thing.
It is.
Ignore that reggae guy who saying it's painful. I must do. Yeah.
Sasa mbona reggae imetoka wapi? This is why you just had to throw in reggae there.
Yeah, that's it.
Kwa mtandao?
Benjamin Chalo on platforms, yeah.
Connoisseur of Instagram, please. He does not do all those other things. Sylvia, your last 2 pearls of wisdom.
I would say luxury will turn heads, but love holds hearts.
Wow. Hey. Kama huyu angekuwa na moto. Tungekuwa tumetengeneza kitu smart hapa. In fact, George has been shouting in my ear, you're the bell they have waited for. Hii bell yako sasa, hii ndio wamekuwa kingoja na imekuja time ya baridi.
We really need honesty. I stand for honesty because so many people are delusional outside there. I would say that. I don't know, it's the era we are in right now, but I was sitting down, I was thinking, because these ladies, when you say wako, oh, I want this, initially, back in high school, in colleges, in universities, people had their personalities. But right now, when we revisit, they're no more there, you know. And I would say luxury and love should not compete. But if we lose love going for luxury, then we are dead. You know, we are dead. Just be you. Be the person that you want to have in your life. Because I normally say you attract who you are. If I am attracting a millionaire, then it means
I am also.
I am also.
Okay.
If I'm not right now, I'm in the making.
Okay.
You know? and be the best version of yourself that you would want someone else to experience outside there, the same way you want to experience the best version of them. Yeah.
We cannot add or take away from that. George amesema I think hata amechange jina yako hapo chini, ameongeza yake, ni kama ashafanya ile mambo, not even waiting for permission. Yeah?
Permission must be granted.
Hey, at Y254 Facebook, Y254 channel on X, Y254 channel on Instagram. Hashtag of the day has been Y in the morning. Thank you so very much for tuning in. It's been quite the ride. Thank you for allowing me to host you through this. And one more time, at Grasha Maingi, usisahau. Next week, atakuwa. Yes, at Kalamiva, that's me. And yeah, have a wonderful day. But please do keep it channel Y254. We have so much more.